Like, it's so rare that I see positive stuff about me. And I literally don't do nothing. Like, nothing.
Adored for her flirty kitchen flair at dawn, vilified by dusk as tweets, clips, and rumors ignited across every feed.
Cooking with Kaya, cooking with Kaya, cooking with Kaya.
But how did a bold joke about stealing your man with a plate of pancakes spiral into blocked friends, broken hearts, and a meltdown seen by millions? Stay tuned, because the real recipe behind Kaya's overnight downfall is spicier and far messier than any dish she's ever served.
At Extreme University, my mom's like, I don't know, like she was like, it was just blatant disrespect, like I don't know, bro. So
Back in 2021, a 20-something home chef named Kaya pressed upload on an iPhone clip that broke every polite cooking rule in the book. 1 minute she was whisking Cajun batter, the next she spun, winked at the camera, and purred.
Wake up and make your man breakfast before I do.
Wake up and make your man some breakfast before I do.
Viewers either laughed or fumed, but they all shared the clip, and Kaya's follower count detonated overnight. Within weeks, TikTok stitched her twerks into memes, Instagram Reels looped her steal your man pancakes, and YouTube compilations christened her the kitchen femme fatale. Hype bred backlash just as fast. Entire subreddit threads accused her of setting feminism back, while stan accounts treated her like a culinary superhero. Rumors swirled she was launching an OF, she was signing a Food Network deal, she'd secretly married a rapper. None proved true, but the guessing game kept her name trending every other Thursday. Kaya leaned into the chaos, posting short smack talk captions, "Ladies, season both your chicken and your personality," teasing collabs she never confirmed, and ghosting haters instead of clapping back.
Cooking with Kaya, cooking with Kaya, cooking with Kaya.
The mystery only sharpened her brand, until an unexpected DM from streaming superstar Kai Cenat promised to rocket her out of the kitchen and straight into a content coliseum called Streamer University. But internet spotlights always cast long shadows, and the moment Kaya stepped on that new stage, those shadows started moving on their own. When Kaya opened Kai Cenat's DM, it felt like a backstage pass to the big leagues. Streamer University, Kai's week-long live-stream bootcamp for rising creators, promised millions of eyeballs, A-list collabs, and the kind of viral rocket fuel you can't buy. Kaya said yes in under 8 minutes, packed a ring light, 3 aprons, and enough hot sauce packets to season a stadium, then boarded a red-eye to Los Angeles. From the moment she walked through the mansion's glass doors, camera feeds trailed her like drones. Roommates fired up prank wars, quests, and late-night confessionals. Kaya countered with morning omelets served while dancing to trap beats, instantly topping the platform's clips page. Viewers spammed chat with heart eyes and vomit emojis in equal measure, exactly the polarity Kai craved. Producers whispered she was stealing the show. Jealous housemates muttered she was milking a one-note gimmick. Either way, the numbers soared. But pressure inside the mansion thickened fast. Behind the scenes, Kaya juggled 18-hour shoots, crammed brand deal calls into bathroom breaks, and fielded possessive texts from her long-distance boyfriend, Zabron, who was suddenly worried content boundaries meant everything but boundaries. Kaya brushed it off, chasing the high of live applause and subscriber spikes. Then came night 3. The off-schedule team bonding run to Viper Lounge. No moderators, no delay, just raw cell phone signal and 50,000 viewers waiting for chaos. And chaos, naturally, showed up right on cue. It only took 9 seconds of shaky phone footage to swing the spotlight from dazzling to downright lethal. Inside the neon blur of Viper Lounge, Kaya hopped atop a low stage, bass rattling the glassware as she dropped into her signature twerk. The chat went feral, fire emojis, marriage proposals, predictable hate. But then Quan, another streamer you recruit, swaggered behind her and delivered a playful slap that looked anything but staged. The camera jolted, someone shouted, "Yo!" and the clip cut. But not before 50,000 live viewers clipped, screen recorded, and blasted it across TikTok, X, and every Discord gossip channel within minutes. Back in the mansion, Kaya's phone lit up like a pinball machine. At first she brushed off the pings, riding the adrenaline rush of a wild night. But the real blow landed when her boyfriend Zabron went nuclear on social media. Clout, a damn dangerous drug. Lost my girl live in front of 50K, learned from me. He fired off 30 more tweets, screenshots, heartbreak emojis, not so subtle slurs, and hashtag Kaya canceled vaulted to the top of the trending list before dawn. Commentators pounced. Pundits framed it as public cheating. Feminist threads argued consent. Stan accounts clipped Kaya's earlier steal your man jokes as prophetic proof she'd do exactly that. For every defender shouting, "It's just content," 10 more labeled her a homewrecker who'd finally exposed her true colors. Overnight, brand offers evaporated. Even streamer used producers, normally thrilled by scandal, scrambled to limit damage when sponsors threatened to bail. Kaya tried to douse the flames with a 3-minute IG Live apology.
Like, my name just gets slandered so much, and I really don't be doing nothing. Like, I literally don't be doing nothing. It's just always something when it comes to my name.
Claiming she'd never even felt Kwan's hand. That club lights and crowd noise blurred everything. But commenters spammed clown emojis faster than she could block them. The apology clip itself racked up 1 million views in 6 hours, serving as fresh tinder instead of water. And while the internet gleefully dissected every frame, one question loomed larger than the scandal itself. Could Kaya survive after betraying the very fanbase that built her? Because the tweet storm was only the first domino.
Since when? Nigga, I'm banned!
Her next move would decide whether she staged a comeback or watched her career collapse in real time.
And the meltdown she tried so hard to avoid, it arrived on camera, raw and uncut, with tens of thousands watching in real time.
4 sleepless weeks after the nightclub clip, Kaya scheduled a triumphant 24-hour comeback stream, her way of proving she could still turn chaos into content. Viewers poured in early, chat scrolling faster than the bitrate could keep up. She forced a smile, flipped the camera to a skillet sizzling garlic, and tried to joke that the only thing hotter than this pan is my mentions. But the grin never reached her eyes. 15 minutes in, trolls carpet-bombed the chat with "mugshot win" and "freeze." Donations chimed, each message sharper than the last. Kaya's voice wavered. She rubbed her chest, took a shaky sip of water, and pressed on, until a single $5 super chat read, "Season your lies, chef. Your career's already burnt." Something inside her caved. She lowered her spatula like it suddenly weighed 50 pounds. Words jammed in her throat. Eyes glossed over. "I literally don't do anything," she whispered, half to the camera, half to herself. Tears slipped out. She tried to swipe them away, but the more she fought, the harder they came. "It's so rare I see anything positive. I can feel my heart beating in my ears." Viewers watched, stunned, as the confident kitchen femme fatale dissolved into a shaking 20-something, pleading for a pause she'd never been granted. Kaya cut the gas under the skillet, muttered that she needed fresh air, any air, and slammed the stream offline. 33 seconds of raw, unfiltered panic ricocheted across the internet before the VOD vanished, but screen records replicated faster than a rumor. Reaction channels labeled it a breakdown. Critics called it karma. Mental health advocates flagged it as a flashing red warning the audience had gone too far. Yet the internet never stays silent for long. While Kaya's screen went black, timelines ignited with a brand new question, one she couldn't answer while catching her breath off camera. Was this tear-stained goodbye the final curtain, or the quiet before an even louder return? So here's the final question only you can answer. When the internet builds someone up, does it reserve the right to tear them down? Or do we, as viewers, hold the real power to decide who gets a second taste of the limelight? Drop your take below. Hit subscribe if you crave the next chapter, and smash that bell so you won't miss the moment Kaya's story, whether comeback or cautionary tale, finally serves its last course.